Major Shah, despite credibility factor of India, what do you think that the government then perhaps needs to do as far as the next stages are concerned in terms of acceleration of some of these projects? Do you feel that the speed at which we're going right now is the correct speed? Would defense experts urge the government to perhaps accelerate some of these projects?
Okay, Devika, that's a very, very good question. I was in conversation with an Air Force officer just before we started this, and we have two senior Air Force officers over here right now. And we were discussing the same thing right now. And we were saying that, yes, right now, we are, as a country, our defense budget and our defense policy, we are right on track. We are on track, and we have secured our borders, not just on land, sea, but also in air, everywhere. So with a test like this, with a missile, we can intercept a missile. Imagine this kind of a thing. At 4:20 p.m., we had the test yesterday. At 4:24, 4 minutes later, the phase 2 AD, that's the endo-atomic missile, that was launched from the integrated test range in Chandipur. So it actually speaks volumes of what Indian defense forces have come up to. And coming back to your question, yes, anything more we can do? Well, I don't think of anything, because I think everything is on track right now. And we just 2 days back, Nirmala Sitaram on 23rd, she announced the defense budget day for yesterday. And last year, the defense budget was 5.94 lakh crores. So we were expecting it to be over 6 lakh crores this year. So most certainly when we invest and we take interest and we put in our energy towards safeguarding our frontiers for our defense, it really speaks volumes. Now the very fact of the advanced weapon technology, which is equipped with radars, deployed both on land and sea, they quickly detected the incoming target. The AD interceptor system was then activated. It happened immediately. What happened in Israel? You see what happened in Israel. On 7th October last year, 2023, Hamas entered Israel. I mean, they had Iron Dome system, they have interceptors, they have Mossad, they have Shin Bet, they have the best of intelligence, but yet a country like Israel, which is so strong militarily, could not prevent that. So when it is a wake-up call for the world, when Israel, it happened in Israel, they feel, so it's very, very pertinent when we did this test. It sends a message loud and clear to our adversaries that, see, even if you attempt or try, it's a preemption for them as well, that don't even try those stunts with us, because we have this technology, and I think India has come a long way. I would like to conclude by saying there was a time when India was in awe of countries like America, Russia, Israel, who used to supply us defense equipment. Today, India, the Atmanirbhar Bharat, the Make in India, today, India is on a spree that we are exporting defense equipment to countries like Philippines, and full credit to DRDO for this, in fact, Devika. Thank you.
Right, absolutely. We leave the last word with Major Mohammed Ali Shah. Major Shah, what are your thoughts on this as well?
Devika, this successful test flight validated the network-centric warfare. The capabilities of the BMD system. Now, those included the long-range sensors, the low-latency communication systems, the Mission Control Center, that's MCC, popularly known as the Advanced Interceptive Missiles. Now, this achievement of ours by DRDO, instrumentally by DRDO and by everyone else, it shows the indigenous capability. Sometime back, I just spoke about the Atmanirbhar Bharat, about our Make in India, about the indigenous. Now, here, a range of 5,000 kilometers, which is quite a lot. Just imagine intercepting a missile which is 5,000 kilometer range. Now, the phase 2nd AD endo-atomic missile. Now, that's a two-stage, solid and ground propelled. Now, that's a ground-launched missile system that's designed to neutralize various types of enemy ballistic missile threats. That's to low exo-atomic regions. Now, the very fact is, I likely conclude by saying the missile demonstration signifies progress in India's defense technology, the enhancing of nation's ability to safeguard against high-altitude ballistic missile threats, Devika. So, most certainly, I could convey a message to the entire nation that relax in peace. We all are the army, the DRDO, the Indian defense is there to take care of you all. Go ahead, work in peace, do your corporate job in peace, be happy. But the armed forces will always be there to defend you all. Devika.
Right, absolutely. Major Mohammed Ali Shah, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. And I thank, on that note, all our panelists for joining us to take this discussion forward.